Hey guys, so this is going to be my Halloween reading. This is the only thing I could think of to do for this reading would be what is the mystery behind the situation that you continually keep thinking about? And you're always wondering, I wonder what happened there exactly. What happened with that person exactly? What happened in that situation? So I kind of got this murder mystery kind of theme going on here. So I think and I feel like a lot of what happened as far as a relationship and no closure kind of things may come out. So be prepared for that. This could be a little bit triggering. I just have to say, and this is a Halloween reading, so it can be a little scary looking into situations like this. So we have 3 piles to choose from. Okay, so what is behind the mystery here? And I'm going to pull some stickers as well just to put on each one of these because I just feel like I don't know, I just like using them lately. Okay, so the first pile here is the Trick or Treat Tarot, and that's brand new. And then pile 2 is the Halloween Tarot. And then pile 3 is actually the Hocus Pocus Tarot, okay? So 3 piles to choose from. Pile 1, your sticker here is you got 2 stickers and several more that are trying to come out of the box. You have a flip sticker here. You have the light bulb and the astronaut. Okay, so that's going to be pile 1. And then pile 2. Oh, you'll have the dolphin. So that will be pile 2. And then pile 3. Let's try to dig deep down in there to get pile 3. Oh, you have 2 dogs on here that are laughing. That made me laugh. So that'll be pile 3. Okay, guys. So pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Timestamps will be down below, and I'll see you later. Hey, pile 1. So pile 1, if you chose the Trick or Treat Tarot, and then this is an astronaut here, and then you also have this light bulb. So we're talking about like a murder mystery here. What is the mystery behind something that occurred for you, okay? Some situation that occurred here for you. So I feel like it was an idea. There's maybe a mystery here about some of y'all. This is like a thought or idea or a mystery behind like the universe in some kind of way, which I'm not going to be able to answer that question, so you know. But for some of you, this has to do with you having some sort of idea and the future behind that idea. How is that idea going to work out? What's going to happen with that idea? So I'm going to take both of these, and I'm going to kind of continue off of that. We're going to, I want to get oracles first. Kind of hesitated there, didn't I? We're going to use these first. These are new. These are awesome, by the way. But they're called the Deep, Dark, and Dangerous Oracles. And I'm anxious to use them. There are names or phrases on here that are hard to pronounce, so I may not say those. So I'm sorry. I apologize. These are awesome cards, and I apologize, but they're just really hard to say. Okay, so pile 1 here, Spirit. What is this mystery they want to know about? What's this mystery they want to know about here? Oh my gosh, I've already seen this card once. Number 34, number 4. This number 34 is a serpent here. Midgard serpent. Cycles. And underneath 34 it says dangerous, which is kind of hard to see. This is such an interesting card here. It's crazy the way you want to look at it. Almost looks like a globe kind of, astronaut here kind of situation, but it's a snake that's in ice. And there's it's kind of like a cycle that's behind it, as far as like there's trees here in a circle that goes in a circle here. This is one of those cards where you're like, am I not seeing this right? Cycles. Having repetitive cycles. having a thought or idea about cycles and the experience of cycles. The number 4 says deep underneath there, and it says treasure, a dragon. Treasure and a dragon. This really is a mystery. This one's really got me thinking hard. I'm game for it though. It's almost like seeing certain cycles, repetitive cycles, and how you transform out of those repetitive cycles, how it could actually benefit you or help tame you, help expand your thoughts, your ideas, and the whole idea around this. You know, you have the 2 4s here. 4 is your foundations, I feel like, are changing behind cycles. And this could be cycles that you just kind of repetitively keep repeating in your life, or this could be something that's much bigger than that. Cycles with other people, cycles in connections, how they play out. This mystery energy about maybe what possibly is a cycle that you're going to play out next. Could be with a particular person. Could also be just how a foundation is going to be built. What's the next kind of foundation that's going to come for me in the near future? What's that going to look like? What's that going to entail? Like wanting to understand that. How something's going to transform. How you can see something that could have been impossible to you, something that's really big, could be a thought or idea of what you have here that seems like could also be a treasure at the same time. Something that maybe you thought was dangerous, something that you felt like was dangerous. And the treasure of it actually is coming to, you're having like this awakening to that. You just had a spark, an epiphany, or a new awakened idea of how to process old energy, recycle old energy, and how to tame that, and how to treasure the frustrations, all that kind of energy of being frustrated in a situation, being angry in a situation, how that kind of is being transmuted into something. It's deep, okay? This mystery is deep. You're taming this dragon, so you're seeing this dragon as a treasure. Let's use this energy for my benefit. Let's use this energy to break the ice when it comes to facing your fears even, or not feeling trapped in situations. It's like the ability to be able to evolve is something that you're coming online to, and how that what that looks like for you. So what else is it? That was like the big picture of it, okay? If all that craziness made sense. That was the bigger picture of it, and now we're gonna take a look at more of a grounded level of this mystery and how it's unfolding currently for you. So I'm talking about what you've been kind of analyzing, or new ideas or thoughts in your head about a situation particularly, and how to kind of grow from that situation and use that as a taming a dragon, a treasure here, you know, and seeing it as a cycle that you're facing dead on. And it could be something that it's like testing yourself now that you've evolved or grown, and how you can use it to benefit you instead of being so trapped in the negative kind of energy or mindset. Not letting someone else manipulate you. Using your own skills here to get through this cycle here, okay? The Ace of Pentacles. Kind of like this here. You're seeing this as an opportunity. The Page of Swords. With the Three of Cups. You're seeing this as an opportunity, and you want to communicate this. You want to experience this opportunity. The Ten of Pentacles, because there's 10 pentacles here that you want to. I think that you're feeling like right now you're getting an opportunity to kind of get everything you can out of the situation. This goes into this cycle and why this cycle is taking place, and the benefit, or how to look at this cycle, how to tame this cycle, how to tame those negative thoughts. There goes my throat. So sorry. So you have this opportunity. You're seeing this as like this golden opportunity, right? Something that you may have sat and thought about for a long, long time, because I'm kind of getting the Seven Pentacles energy here for some reason. This truth may be way bigger than what you are. You feel like it. And that's why you're having to kind of sit in this place to where you're seeing this as a treasure. But it's such a big thing. You know, it's so much bigger, you feel like, than you are. And having to ground yourself in that is what you're needing to kind of understand. How do I ground myself in what I'm feeling here, and how I put all this together? And why is the cycle coming back around? And here's the beginning of the cycle with the Ace of Pentacles that's there. It's something that's more grounded than maybe it was in the past. It may be a repetitive cycle here from the 3 to the 4. It's like this could be in the way of a friendship here. You have this 3 of Cups, this friendship card, this coming together, this reunion. Why is this reunion taking place? Why is this gathering here taking place? Why are these people in my life? You know, this kind of energy's here. But obtaining your 10 of Pentacles here, seeing this as that treasure. There's the treasure, you know, the 10 of Pentacles. Having everything it is that you need right now. You have the Chariot energy. You also have the 10 of Cups in reverse. So you may be kind of moving into a direction where you feel like you're getting out of something that was not emotionally fulfilling for you in the past, or some sort of broken home, or why things have played out the way that they have, and moving from this energy to something where you're moving towards better opportunities for yourself. You're almost being kind of, you feel like pushed or pulled into this space. It's not something that you can clearly see where you're going. But you want to kind of understand why this 10 of Cups is ended up in reverse. This is something that's completely knocked you out of, it's like it's knocked you out of alignment, and you've had to figure out how to kind of work your way back in to understanding things. This like epiphany, this spark of acknowledging cycles kind of and how they play out, and the one that you're in currently, and how it's getting, things are improving or getting better. You know, the Chariot is a positive card. It's a positive energy. So something that could have caused a lot of pain or turbulence in the past, and how to turn that into a positive, is sitting right there at the end of your reading here. Ace of Pentacles. Things coming together for you. How they're coming together for you is very different from what you've kind of expected here. The Emperor in reverse. It's almost like you're sitting here and you're scratching your head, you know, and you're like, I don't understand how I get this opportunity. It's just like this golden opportunity here. And I'm seeing it all completely different. I'm seeing things differently. Staying in that energy is what's going to ultimately lead you to the success here that you're looking for in this. Page of Swords. Page of Swords. The 8 of Swords in reverse. Yeah. You're like, you're in a more youthful energy of it. So what I mean by that is, it doesn't have to be you're youthful. It's like a youthful energy. It's a new experience. It's something that's brand new, that you're starting from square one in. It's a fresh energy here. From feeling this 8 of Swords is something that causes a lot of, you're keeping yourself trapped into a place to where you feel like all the stress and anxieties are kind of weighing on you. They're kind of taking over you and taking control of your actions. And you're looking at this and saying, I don't want this to be a part of this cycle that I'm experiencing now. and you feel like it's the truth that you hold, that has maybe been something that's held you back in the past, is the whole epiphany to that. Like, where else has this kind of messed me up? It's these cycles that you're repeating in your head, and that's why I'm kind of struggling to stay in this timeline here, because you're going back to things in the past a lot mentally, and you're fixating that information that you have now and how much that has really weighed you down. And that's a bigger part of this. Yeah, did you hear? Did you hear my Amazon thing? That's the bigger picture here, the biggest part of this whole thing. Let's see about this Three of Cups. So who is this experience of the cycle, this Hierophant, this lesson that you're learning here of how to work with how to work with this now, how to understanding how this has affected you. You're getting an opportunity to control it this time around. It's almost like you're repeating another lesson here, guys. The Hierophant's here. Here's the lesson. Okay, kids. Let me tell you about the candy that you're eating and to what to look out for here. It's almost like you don't want the lesson of this, though, to mess up the experience itself. You don't want the lesson of what this is to mess up this experience. So there's also this energy of you trying to stay completely grounded in this here and now, in this moment in time, and not getting too far gone with future energies and how that's going to play out. You know, that's why you feel like you're being dragged towards something positive, even though you don't know where you're going. You're trying to not think about that. I don't know where this is going. You know, I don't know where this chariot's leading me, but they look like they know what they're doing. So I'm just going to kind of continue on with this. It seems like it's moving positive, but I don't want to think about the lesson I'm learning too much, because I don't want to have to think about what the lesson out of this cycle is going to end up being. Tell me about the Ten of Pentacles. You're wanting to enjoy this Ten of Pentacles that you have right now. Yeah, the King of Swords. You're thinking about this logically. Let me think about this logically. This Ten of Pentacles that's here, I don't want to lose that. I've got 10 Pentacles. This is like this chance of this golden opportunity that's just like sitting here in my lap, and I don't want to mess that up with even communicating the wrong thing. You know, even expressing yourself in a way that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You want to be successful when it comes to how you communicate this Ten of Pentacles here. That's interesting. How you work your pentacles. This is what you're talking about. How you work your time, your energy, your money, your everything. You're looking at this in a very much reasonable mindset here of how you can keep this Ten of Pentacles and not get too far into anything else. This is just someone that's not trying to let their anxiety get the better of them. I mean, and really focusing on what you can gain instead of what you could or lose. So interesting. I like these readings so much. Tell me about the Emperor in reverse. They're fun to do. Mystery readings are. You're solving a story, right? Kind of solving a mystery here. The Two of Wands, yeah. And you don't know. I mean, you're planning for this future energy of it. At some point, I feel like taking control. You're gaining this. You're controlling this situation mentally as hard as you possibly can. I mean, my head's even hurting right now, guys. This isn't the way I kind of approach situations, I guess. So it's so hard for me. My head is like hurting when you overthink about something. So tell me about this Eight of Swords in reverse. Knight of Pentacles. There you go. And the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So 8 is the number of moving forward and making progress. You're being very methodical about how you move forward and how this progresses, and staying with this lesson is really important to you. Maintaining this, if this is a friendship, if this is another connection, if this is a opportunity here to work with others on something, but this is the 3 of Cups. So trying to make sure you have allies here in some kind of sense. You know, this is the lesson that you're learning through this process. How to keep this together and don't overdo it. Slowly but surely. It's giving you also a truth about helping you time-wise. This is helping me feel like I have more time. This is helping me to feel like I have more time. I need to give myself time to kind of process through these negative thoughts and break myself free from, if I want to be able to get to a place where I'm not constantly working on something all the time 24/7, or I don't feel like I have a whole lot of responsibilities, then I can feel more at ease mentally. So I need to maintain that. Maintaining that energy here, staying in that mindset. Why is the Hierophant here? The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Someone that could be a lesson here. With the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, she learns not to give things to others because they haven't worked out for her in the past. And if she feels like someone's dishonest in some kind of way, she's definitely not giving. This could be someone that's around you, or this could be the way that you feel with your time and energy. With this Hierophant being that lesson, I want to say that it could be someone that's around you and how you've kind of dealt with this situation with this. This is Taurus energy, by the way. We also have Aries and Libra and Cancer energy for me. Okay, so tell me more about this Queen of Pentacles. Tell me more. Tell me. Knight of Wands. You're in an action-oriented energy here with these knights coming out the way that they are. And the page itself. You have the Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles all upright. So you're in a very forward-moving, with the 8s there as well. It's just you're really methodical about how you move forward. Slowing it down. You may not feel as if this is hilarious, this card, by the way, but I'm reading into it, and there's funny things coming up in my head I should be probably saying, but this Knight of Wands is an energy of someone that's coming in off of being driven and you know, by their passion for something in some sort of way, but it doesn't last, you know. It's just like that big burst of whatever that is. This Knight of Wands, this lesson that's laying on you, could have been that you came in too quickly in a past situation, or kind of left too quickly in a situation, or you made yourself believe that it was something that it wasn't, you know, and it couldn't go anywhere because of that. Wanting to kind of show yourself in a different way is here as well. But approaching this other person or this other situation that is giving to you in a friendly way. Wow, guys, look at that. You see the smoke? It looks like a 2 to me. This would be a partnership, a friendship and a partnership. Balancing it. Keep maintaining this balance. I gotta maintain this balance this go around. Yep. I learned my lesson in the past. Tell me about the Knight of Swords here. Oh, Seven of Pentacles. Yep. You're being really methodical. I don't use that word, it keeps coming to mind for some reason. About how you, like, strategic, about how it is that you invest. Because you're thinking about this Ten of Pentacles. It's your priority, is your Ten of Pentacles. Have to think, and this could be time, guys. The clock is there. But this could also be money. This could be energy that you spend on someone or a situation. How all your pentacles are, and how to maintain them, how to keep them the way they are, and there's a balance that goes into all that. Tell me about the Ten of Cups in reverse. 3 cards came out. Okay, so now's the Queen of Wands in reverse, the Page of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. There's 2 queens here, guys. But this could also just be your energy here. Okay, I think there's a little bit of closed off, held back, selfish kind of energy, okay? About what kind of emotions are offered when it comes to this Queen of Wands. What kind of emotions are offered here with this Ace of Wands? This is a passionate new start. This could be with your, whatever you're being driven to do or inspired to do. But putting in a little bit of emotion behind that. Possibly because you're seeing someone else here that's closed off emotionally to you, or insecure about the emotions that are there, and maintaining that balance, or moving that into a positive direction of something that's here. That's something that's here. If you're asking about something that's coming, as far as an emotional instability in a relationship, that's something it's growing slow. There's a little bit of emotion that's coming out of this with this other person when it comes to this new start or new beginning. Interesting. I'm going to leave that there. I think I'm going to leave that in there. Okay, so what's the bottom of the deck? The Six of Cups in reverse with the Four of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. And the Six of Pentacles in reverse. You are being like really, you're trying to hold this together. There's your Empress energy there, divine counterparts. You're both kind of in reverse because you have that Four of Wands in reverse. Okay, I gotcha. Feeling a little bit of disharmony, but coming into this, you're coming into this feeling of, okay, you're thinking about your ships coming in, future energies that's going to happen here, which we talked about, but you're trying to stay out of your head about it. You have the Four of Cups in reverse. This is the epiphany. This is the sudden awareness to what can fulfill you in this situation as far as for your future goes. But you're just wanting to maintain this practicability of staying protected in this situation, but also protecting yourself at the same time. And then you have this Four of Wands. So something in your life just feels off. Just feels like it's not in harmonious union with itself. You know, something is just feeling not so great. And this other energy here that you have this opportunity here with is something that's bringing you some kind of relaxed state, feeling more able to be able to relax a little bit, having some kind of relief. This could be with money, this could be with time, and this could be with like just a comfortability in life in general with the pentacles that are here. Those are what they represent, okay? So you're in this position here to where there's this Empress energy that could be someone that is you depend on or is dependent on you, or could be someone that you have some sort of emotional tie with. There's maybe kind of a dependency here on this person to some extent. The Tower in reverse this is saying this is something that you want to hold together, you want to keep intact. It's in reverse, so you know you haven't quite pushed that lever, that destructive lever yet. You want to maintain this. You feel like you need to maintain this for this other person to be giving to you. Maybe this is not an equal give and take, and you feel like you can't kind of give to this person the same way they're giving to you, and you have this realization of that, and you're wanting to maintain the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Momentarily, you're kind of holding on to this. You know, I'm still holding on to this. I'm still maintaining. I just started laughing because I remembered a movie, and he says, "Am I still maintaining?" And he says, "No, you are not maintaining," because he got bit by a snake and he's going down. That so threw me off, guys. I'm so sorry, but that's just what came to mind. And this is what you're doing here. You're sitting in this place to where you're like, okay, I'm just maintaining this at the steady pace. I'm not giving too much. I'm not giving too less. I'm kind of maintaining this, like, this stability here that I feel. The Four of Pentacles, I'm holding on to it. I'm holding on to things. I'm holding myself together here. I'm not, you know, I still have my guard up a ways. I'm staying out of my head, maintaining. And the Six of Cups in reverse, I'm growing out of this. I'm growing here. I'm changing the way that I handle a situation. I feel different this go around. I feel better this go around in this cycle. Holy cow. So this could be you guys that I'm reading here, and this could be someone that you could be on the other foot here in this situation. Just take however it's kind of resonating for you, okay? We're gonna an overall message here, and then I'm gonna go into some advice moving forward, okay? Future energies was something I want to grab, but being that you're in this place to where you're trying to stay out of the future and being afraid of what to expect, I don't want to feed into that anxiety anymore. So I'm just going to take a look at what's the best advice moving forward in the future, knowing that Spirit knows well what's going to happen, kind of moving on, okay? So what overall message do you have here for pile 1, Spirit? An overall message here for pile 1 in this situation? Perfect. We have graveyard, unnecessary fear. And this is like this whole entire overall spread. Unnecessary fear. You're trying to stay out of a place of unnecessary fear of something ending, and possibly something ending because of the moon energy that's behind them here. The anxiety and stress and fears and all that stuff that comes up. You're seeing that in yourself, and you're wanting to change that within yourself so that you can, yeah, look at that. The earthly weaver of the world. And that's what we talked about up here in a bigger picture. You're looking at things of how you can make things work more for your benefit. If you can just stay out of that mindset, you know, moving forward here. So let's get some advice moving forward. I'm going to pull some of these first. The eyes in. '62 is on here. For some reason, it's sticking out to me on this grave headstone. So is 798, maybe significant to someone. Very soon, the waiting is over. A decision needs to be made. So you may feel like you're approaching the ending of a cycle here, or that you're getting into a place to where, I mean, this is an expression of emotion, by the way. This Page of Cups is. You may be getting to a place to where this other person you know is is feeling insecure with the Ten of Cups being in reverse. Someone that's feeling like they're not being emotionally fulfilled in some kind of way. And the need for that is there. And you have this idea about that. But you're coming in as a Page of Cups, which is saying, it's like someone you're trying to hold on to, and you're saying, I know this person's kind of maybe not feeling the emotional connection that's there because I haven't maybe opened up in that kind of way with that insecurity that's being there. Closed off energy or selfish kind of energy. And wanting to kind of offer just a little bit of emotion so that you can connect. Have this Ace of Wands. And that's something that you may be headed towards, you know, in order for you to continue to move forward here with the Chariot energy in a comfortable place, feeling positive about the situation. You're being you feel like you're being kind of inspired here, forced inspiration on you to kind of move forward and take a step here to maintain this and not letting unnecessary fear get the best of you. Very soon make a decision. You're going to have to decide this very soon, because if you don't, there is actually opportunity here that, yeah, you need to commit to something here. You need to make that decision if that's what you want to do. That's what they're saying here. If this is about being a mutual union between lovers, and if this isn't something that's mutual here, if this other person here is feeling insecure about that, then they're going to kind of, you know, it's going to cause a difference in the connection itself. It's going to cause a difference in how things kind of work out here. And I think that you may know that. That's the mystery, or maybe the thought or idea that's come to you. What else? Key. It's key. It's key to your success. You know this. It's attached to this Ten of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles, what you're investing in here right now. Currently, you're going from stages. That's what it is. You have the Knights here, Knight of Pentacles, something that's grounded, Knight of Wands, something that you kind of have this more fire energy or passion. The Knight of Swords, communication that comes in, communicating things, communicating the Pentacles, kind of that kind of phase has experienced. And instead of a Knight, you have a Page here for the Page of Cups, because I think this is something that's a lot harder for you. Emotionals, the emotional part is a lot harder for you. You have a Knight of Cups here. You don't have a romantic offer coming in. You have a Page of Cups. A small offer that comes in with this Ace of Wands. Make an effort. Yeah. There's a call here for you to make an effort, yeah, because things are not in balance here, and that's going to cause stress on this relationship, on this reconciliation here. And it could cause someone to feel uncertain or isolated in some kind of way. You know that. You feel that. This needs to be in balance. This effort needs to be here. And if this isn't you guys, then this is your other person. Or this is you feeling like this other person knows this or is offering you this, or this is the way that this connection's going, okay? Very soon, success again. Lots of cards of success here. And this is important here, guys. It's time to shine success from what you pour your heart into. And that's what we're talking about here with this Page of Cups. Something that you're giving emotion into in some kind of way and committing to that moving forward to put things back into balance. Can we have a card here, please, for Ring? Ring. This could even look in the way of you. Have fun, express yourself in new ways, committing to, and behind that you have that Three of Cups, which is that friendship. So connection. Expressing yourself and having fun in a connection, thinking of it more creatively instead of being in that space to where you are constantly thinking about the negativity of it. You think about it more creatively. New spark of awareness. How can I see this in the bigger picture? You know, how can I see this as it plays out in a bigger version instead of just right here and now? And you want to be in the here and now, but you don't want to get too far stuck into it, you know. Apology is key. Forgiveness through mutual understanding. So maybe it's this that you need to kind of apologize to someone. You may kind of want to apologize about making effort here to someone, or an understanding about why things maybe are a little imbalanced. That could be the Page of Cups. That could be what the Page of Cups is here. Wanting to kind of start over here with someone and knowing that you kind of need to move in that direction. You have to find balance to gain what it is that you need. And like I said, guys, if this is not you, this is maybe your person's energy I'm picking up on. Why is the make the effort here? And this is kind of what's going on. What's the dedication? Look at that. How crazy. Stay dedicated to your goals, efforts that will reap success. This is what I'm talking about. There's something that you're gaining here from this connection. It has to do with your success, your Ten of Pentacles, what you pour your heart into. Tell me about balance. What you want in this connection overall is also part of this. If you see this past life connection, you see this connection as being something that is balanced for you. It helps balance you. And it's something that you want to stay committed to, especially right now, because I feel like you're maintaining. And I keep thinking of that in my head. You're maintaining. Someone with heavy influence from your past is with you. This is someone from your past, you feel like. Can I have one more for stress? Why not? Energy activation. Connect to the divine through meditation and prayer. If you're trying to get through this stressful energy that you feel about this connection, they're kind of wanting you to kind of reconnect with spirit. Yeah, look. Evolution. Feed out what doesn't serve you. Reevaluate the situation. This is about you reaching this evolution within these cycles in yourself and how you can work through it and better yourself instead of going through it just carrying the stress. And if this comes up on you, they're saying here, if you stay dedicated to this, balance will come with this past energy, but you have to make an effort for that to kind of take place, and you already know this. Forgiving yourself is something else that's kind of coming up about how is key to the success that you're playing out here. Forgiving yourself and how you kind of participated in something, or the way that you're kind of doing this, or why you're kind of doing this, and is key to your success here moving forward. Because if you kind of carry that along with you, if you carry guilt along with you in a situation, you're going to always kind of feel, unconsciously even why, but you may always kind of feel like you're not good enough in something, or you don't feel like you're deserving of it. So they're saying the key here is to kind of have this forgiveness take place in this, with this other person. And that might be the Page of Cups. That apology is the Page of Cups, apologizing to someone about the breakdown of something. Emotions. So that you can offer that kind of emotion back and make that effort and balance the situation out. Okay. What now? What now? Let's get a postcard from Spirit. And I think we'll get some initials and close. Pretty long reading, I feel like. Okay, so postcard from Spirit, advice moving forward. Postcard from Spirit. You are magic. We know everything in the universe is perfect even in its flaws. And we view the creations of Spirit in total awe. All is unique, yet part of unity of existence. But the human experience is a little different from ours. You tend to have a specific standard for what you consider ideal, and this isn't serving you right now. So forget your idea of perfection and see through our eyes, allowing things to be as they are without judgment. This is what you're trying to do here. This is what you're trying to do, is seeing that higher perspective like we talked about. Don't wait until a perfect moment or mood to start something. Instead, enter life with all its flawsomeness. That's again here, make this effort and stay dedicated to balancing out maybe a situation from your past, or situations from your past, or how you approach situations. But definitely this in particular is kind of saying to kind of don't wait for that perfect moment, because that perfect moment may never come. You know, if you're constantly kind of putting yourself in a certain move when you want to start something. But just kind of allow life to give you that opportunity, and then kind of play out on that opportunity. You are exactly where you are supposed to be. Let others be who they are to you. So if this is someone here that's supposed to be this person to you, to whatever extent this is for you guys, and I think it's going to be a little different for everybody who this person is in your life, but staying dedicated or making an effort here and allowing that person to be who they're meant to be for you in this particular time, using this as something to benefit, an energy activation to help lead you towards success and balance within yourself, learning from that experience. Let others be who they are to you, imperfect, human, complex, and simple. It doesn't matter, for there is always something to discover, experience, and love. When you drop the need for an ideal, you uncover the real treasure, which will be far more interesting and valuable. Loving you like crazy. Yeah, if you allow Spirit to work with you in life, if you allow God to allow things happen to you in life, or whoever that is for you that you believe in, if you allow those things to happen for you and to you, and not try to just pick at every little situation that takes place, just knowing that it's meant for you for some reason, and not getting too far in your head about it, and this is what you're kind of awakening to here, then you can make this situation work for your benefit. Allowing it to work for your benefit, but knowing that there has to be some sort of effort put into that. And if you're too closed off with this here, if you're too isolated, too closed off, too guarded, you're not allowing connections or things or lessons or anything to come in towards you. Feeling like you already have the knowledge that you need. You already are as wise as you can get about something, or you're just so stern that that's the way it is. You don't allow for new thoughts and new ideas to kind of come in. I think that's what's happening to you here, and they're wanting you to kind of open up to this awareness of what's going on here. Right? They need you to write. Okay, so if you don't, you should start writing in a journal, because you can go back and look at past things that you've written here. And there's messages that could be, there's this epiphany, and this could have happened to you. You could have went back and saw something. It doesn't have to be a journal. It could be something like you came across something. It could have been a letter from this person, something that you came across that made you kind of wake up, have this sudden awareness and how you can get this situation to work for you. We have compassion here, and this is the make an effort energy that's coming in, having compassion, be firmer. And drop the arrogance. Yeah, this is about you being more firm when it comes to this stress, and how that stress causes you to act, in a not such a great way. Maintaining that, you may need to be a little bit firmer with that, because you have this here, this divine through meditation and prayer. So they're wanting you to kind of refocus your energy, clear out your energy field, and refocus that. Be firmer as far as being and staying committed to forgiveness or understandings is key to this you having success in this situation. So if this is someone from your past and you're having to have forgiveness or understanding take place here, you need to maintain that, and don't try to go backwards when it comes to this, even though you may be doing that on a bigger scale within your life in general. But this connection itself, if you've already kind of went through this, to not go back, because that's going to cause you to have this stress. So the doorway for the stress to come right back in, right? Drop the arrogance here in physical action. Drop the arrogance about what obviously they're wanting you to take physical action here. You have all these knights that are here. The only one you're missing is the Knight of Cups. You do have this Page of Cups, this apology kind of energy that's here, making an effort kind of energy that's here. Drop the arrogance of the situation so that you can kind of be more vulnerable and put yourself in a place to where you can add something to this to find balance, so that it can play out in your favor here. Hope that made sense. Let's get some initials. Holy freaking cow. That is a lot of emissions. That is a lot. I just pulled so many. That's okay. We're going to go through them. Let's do the numbers first here. We have 6. 6 is the number of healing. It's also the Lovers in Tarot, which is about making a choice. You have 2 here, which is making a choice. Together, these are 8, which is moving and making progress here. But finding peace in the situation that you're in and balance is this here as well. You also have 4, which is stabilizing this energy, okay? Finding peace in the situation, taking some sort of action here to make an effort to balance out the situation here and finding solid ground with that, security in that, knowing or that thought or that idea that you have. 0 is taking a leap. Could also be O. G, you have the star, which is that future energy, something that I pulled off from your sticker there. Wishing upon a star, and this is also about success, having that dream or goal that you want to achieve. You have B here. You have P and R that's over here. You also have Q, T, cutie, cutie, T, Z, I, A, G, another I. We have N, S, E, there's so much here. R, A, D, O, Z, another Z, heart, and C. Okay? 0 is right there. So if you've been giving kind of 0 effort here or something to this nature, you may feel that way. When it comes to the heart, when it comes to love, when it comes to expression, when it comes to emotion, this is something that, you know, that needs to change or could change. I also see apology in the bowl, by the way. Can we spell it though? Sometimes I see letters and they put that, they obviously, you know, it goes together in my head, but I don't know necessarily that you can always spell them. I mean, we don't have an L, but the I's could look like L's. And then there would be your other O. And G. And we don't have a Y. See what I mean? What else? What else? Okay, there's just so much here. I'm gonna hold this up. I'm gonna let y'all look because I could just stay, I could stay on this for a while. There's tons of stuff that I think that you can spell here. Be my guest if you want to write it in the comments. That would be great. Okay, guys, I'm gonna leave it here. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope this resonates. This was your mystery here being solved in this situation. So you can clear your mindset, I guess, moving forward. And yeah, and that's all I have. So I'm gonna leave it here. I see star in the bowl. Thanks for being here. Thanks for your love and your support and your kindness always. And I hope to see you guys soon. Bye. Hey, pal two. So if you chose the Halloween tarot and this dolphin here. So this dolphin that's here, I mean, dolphins are friendly. They're playful, wanting to play. We're talking about the mystery here. What is the mystery behind the situation? So what is your murder mystery story here? How can we solve this crime, right? Okay, we're talking about a dolphin here. So you could be a water sign. Somebody you're dealing with here, your person or something to that nature could be a water sign. This could be a friendship that you're wondering about. Wanting to play, wanting to know if you should play, if you shouldn't dive into this, if this is where this is headed, maybe where this is going. Being in the flow of it. Being also communication as well. You know, dolphins, the way they communicate with one another. Okay, so maybe you should communicate, how you should communicate things in yourself. So we're going to use these. These are new as well. They are the Deep, Dark, and Dangerous oracles. So we can pull kind of what we're looking at here as far as this mystery goes. And then we're going to go into tarot, and then I'll get some more oracles after that. Okay. Pile 2, Spirit. Pile 2. What is their mystery here? Pile 2. Okay, so we have the journey. Number 16 and deep. This card is creepy. Isn't it? It's like, look at that. There's a creepy guy behind the door that's in the cold. You know, it's kind of like, she's looking at an apple, kind of like a poisonous apple, you know, looking at, no, that's not an apple. That's, is it? Looks like a pomegranate. Trying to figure something out, something that's different, something that's unique, feeling really innocent about it, really pure about it. Maybe you just recently went through a growth period and you're walking into this area where you feel like you're walking into some kind of trap. Maybe you're afraid to be left out in the cold. This is about your journey here that you've experienced and the process that you've been on and how you've been able to recognize possible toxicity that's been around you when you feel like you've been left out in the cold of a situation and you're turning around and going back to it in some kind of way. But feeling kind of this purity, like you finally purified yourself and you're going to put yourself back into the situation that's here. This is this tower moment, this epiphany, this awareness that you're developing right now, okay? This is kind of in the form of a cycle as well. Coming through the door, having another experience, knowing what you're walking into this time is here. She's not eating that, you know, whether that's an apple or pomegranate. She's not eating it. She's looking at it. You're assessing the situation that you're in, and it could be a friendship here. It could be how you communicate. It could be, and it's coming from a place of where you've had experienced growth. You know, you're coming out of this door here with all this green here, and then it turns into something else. That's what you're kind of worried about. It's funny. This says Catsmith, I guess is how you say that. But it says focus, and it also, when I saw it, it looked like catfish. So you may be afraid of being catfished in a situation, okay? And dangerous is at the top of that with number 36. You may feel like this situation that you're getting into, you're really trying to listen to your intuition here. You're trying to stay focused here because it could have been something that ended in the past, or having some sort of it's like you're having this realization of the death that you experienced, and this is like your rebirth here, right? She looks kind of like spirit coming out of the door there, having this rebirth and this experience, and there being danger and you being afraid of that, the mystery behind that. Are you walking into a trap? The mystery behind that. It's like you're trying to really listen to your intuition here. And I think that you may be struggling a little bit, and that's the mystery. Two sixes here. It's like you're trying to find peace with something. You're trying to not you're scared. There's an energy of feeling worried about what you're walking into or what's to come, what's going to happen on the other side of that door. But you're already through the door. So maybe you've already took that opportunity. Being very afraid of what's waiting for you on the other end of this. Trying to stay focused and not too caught up. Tell me about this, Spirit, for call 2. What is going on here? The Two of Swords, making this decision. Look at her. It's that white angel again. This purity. This is very strong in the fact that you're coming from all this green energy. Something that you felt grounded, you felt good, you felt stable, you felt like you've been this, you've grown, you've changed, you've evolved, you know, you're coming out of that pure, and here comes this temptation, and it's got you into this Two of Swords of This is a heavy decision that's laying on you. And here's that black cat again. You're trying to listen to your intuition here. You're trying to remain in control of yourself and in control of your worth, what your value is here. Something else that's coming up. You're guarded. You know, you don't want to be played. Yeah. There's that Five of Pentacles, being left out in the cold. This is what you're afraid of. Again, you're afraid of being, see the coldness that's here? You have the death that's here waiting in the background. Or some sort of mystery man here in the background waiting. This is that Five of Pentacles energy for me, and this is 5, 16, go down to 5. And it's like the devil. He's dressed up as the devil. He's pulling this clown. You don't want to be like a clown. You don't want to have this devil kind of pull you back into something. And I think that you're indecisive about whether this is like a good thing or a bad thing, or what you're leading yourself on into here, and being too innocent. It's being too naive in a situation. You have Justice in reverse. Things seeming unfair to you. There's things that aren't weighing out right for you. Yeah, the Three of Swords. You are scared of this pain or this heartbreak that you could be experiencing all over again. This is what this energy is here with the journey, because you've been on this journey and you don't want to have to experience this pain again, but you do feel like you're guarded because you feel like that could be a possibility for you. But you've already went through this door here. You've already had this tower moment, whatever that is. And this 16 in the tower brings me back to here, because this looks like the tower around the Three of Swords. Tell me more. The Six of Imps, the Six of Wands in reverse. You're afraid that you're not going to be victorious in this situation. You're looking at this situation like, what am I doing? I'm like setting myself up for pain. I'm setting myself up for, I'm not going to be successful here in this situation. And you being off balance and not being able to kind of decide what this is to you, this is the mystery that you're wanting to solve. If you're doing the right thing, tell me about the Ten of Bats. The Lovers. This is a relationship, naturally, because that's what all my readings are about. Well, not all of them, but most of the time. This card here, there's letters here and a picture and a sword, and you've sat on this certain truth here about someone for a while, that you've held this person close to your heart. It's someone that, Gemini energy, by the way. It's someone that you've kind of also been guarded with because of this Three of Swords, the pain that was caused here. And this individual here, just like this here, this is the way you're seeing this person, as someone that's kind of came out of the blue and wanting to take from you again. And you're worried that you're making the wrong decision in this, because you went through this experience, and here she is again in her white dress. That's so crazy. You went through this experience to where you've healed past this situation, or you were in the process of healing past this situation here. Sitting on what truth, that sword there, sitting on what truth that you have. But it's also the choice that's here. These are both cards of a choice. This is what the mystery is for you. I think that you're already into this, because you're already through this door and he's already through the window, and the Lovers is upright. So I think that you've made this choice. You've already made this choice, but now you're in paranoid mode about what's going to happen here. And it's not being justified or not being fair in some sort of way, or maybe it already is. Why is the Five of Pentacles in reverse? Feeling the unfairness of it could be something that's weighing on you. Went right over there, didn't it? The Page of Wands in reverse. No, Page of Swords in reverse. This is you being afraid of dishonesty. You may be afraid this other person is someone that's just wanting to kind of climb in your window or get out of the cold, suck your blood, with vampires, just wanting to come and suck you dry, in some kind of way, and then leave you with pain and a bad reputation. You have this, I don't know why that's coming to mind, but I have to say what I hear. This Six of Wands in reverse is someone that goes through that crowd, and instead of getting cheers, they get booed. It's things didn't work out like you wanted them to, kind of energy here. That's what I'm seeing with this. So you're worried about that, not seeing things clearly for what they are. You're fighting with your intuition about it. I think you're fighting with your intuition of what you wish and what is reality. Tell me about the Justice in reverse. Okay, well, we have two. This one fell in my hand. It's the World. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune. Oh my gosh. And they're so straightforward. It's just so, it's plain as day. There's no guessing about it. You have justice here. You feel this injustice energy. I'm going to put that right there because that's the mental energy that you feel. You don't feel like this is balanced. This is justified in some sort of way. And you have the World and the Wheel of Fortune here. So you're looking at this as the cycle and how it's going to end, and the lesson that you've learned, how you've move forward with that lesson, how you can use it in your favor. You have the Wheel of Fortune here. Is this it's like you're on the wheel and you don't know what's going to happen at this point. It's like only you have to wait in divine timing to see how it unfolds, because you're already through that door. And this is what you're afraid of here. This is the mystery. You don't know if this was the right decision or not. And it's like he's paranoid to see what's coming. Do you see that? How paranoid he is to see what's coming? Sorry, I have to plug my phone in real quick. My camera here. Okay, sorry guys. Technical difficulty. Oh, okay. So let's just see about that. This is your fears here, guys. We're fixing to look into this. They're wanting you to focus on your intuition, though. So, and as far as dangerous goes, tell me about this Three of Bats. Tell me about the Three of Bats. Oh, there she is. I mentioned her before. It's this Queen of Wands energy, feeling this confidence within yourself, knowing how far you've come, knowing who you are. This is what you're afraid of. This is what they're saying here, okay? This is actually kind of cool, guys. This is the advice that's coming through. They're saying here to acknowledge that the pain could be present and could take place, but the way that you handle it will be differently than before. The mystery that you feel like you're so worried about, to overcome that Three of Swords is to acknowledge the fact that you will handle this differently. You will be able to see this and react to this and experience this in a different way than you did before, because this is something that you've learned. You've learned this lesson here. The world is upright. A new cycle has begun. That's obvious, that's here. And not knowing if that's right or wrong and not feeling justified is part of the karma that's playing out. It's part of the lesson. And being afraid of not having success or being afraid of being heartbroken here, they're saying you have this ability to be able to be courageous and strong here, and you see your worth and value here. So if the Three of Swords does come up, you may surprise yourself at how you're actually handling that. It's not going to be the same as it was in the past. And I know that might be hard to say because the loyalty that you have for someone else is still there. And the way that you felt about this person is obviously still there. This is a card of choice, making a hard choice. These are both about making a hard choice in a relationship, choosing someone, seeing someone in that kind of way. Six of Wands in reverse. Okay, well, we'll take you both. Landed right there. The Six of Swords and the Page of Pumpkins in reverse. Page of Pentacles in reverse. So this is you kind of procrastinating, moving into a calmer place because you're sitting here thinking, I need to get past I need to get out of the bad situation. Am I going to be successful as getting out of this bad situation if it comes to that? If I have this fall from grace, if things don't work out like I expect, will I be able to get out of this situation? And you feel as if things aren't going to play out in the way that you want them to. You have this Page of Pumpkins here, this Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles represents a lesson that you want to learn, and having that solid start and saying, I'm here, I want to figure this out. Now the the Page of Pentacles being in reverse is saying, I'm not ready for this lesson. I don't know if I can make this kind of go in the way I want, and it's causing you to procrastinate moving forward. So you holding on to whether or not this is going to be successful is causing you to not be able to have this Six of Swords, which is getting out of this feeling here that's been weighing on you. This is an opportunity. You need to be looking at this as an opportunity to get out of a situation that you experienced in the past, just to move to a calmer place here with someone and think about it in that way of not thinking about this is not going to be successful and procrastinating this, having something solid here, but looking at it like, at least I can get to a calmer place here. And I think that you're underestimating yourself. You're underestimating your growth because you're so worried about reverting back to an old cycle and experience something all over again. You're so worried about how that's going to make you feel, like, I should have known better kind of energy. You're not giving yourself credit for as far as you came. And if you could stop for a second and give yourself credit for as far as you came, you'll see that you'll handle these things differently because you're different. You can take things on in a stronger way than what you did before. And you can look at this Six of Swords and you can balance this out yourself. All it's doing is kind of, you're already in that door. The wheel's already spinning. So all this is doing is procrastinating this calm energy that you could be experiencing here. All of this worry is doing is keeping you unable to be able to move things in a more balanced direction. You can get there. I mean, it's up to you. Do you want to try to get to a calmer place in raging waters, or do you want to try to get to a calmer place just slow and steady? This is kind of what it's telling you here. You're already here. It already has to play out. It's here. It already has to play out, the lesson. Okay? Either way, you're in it. So you're in the middle of it. Here's this place to where you can look at this as something that's fortunate for you, can work out in your favor if you can stay out of this pain and worry. You're going to approach it differently. You need to acknowledge that within yourself. That's how you can get through this. Yeah. That's how you can get through this. Look at that. Looking at this as an opportunity and not letting it cause this anxiety. In the Hermit in reverse, you came out of this lesson that you've learned. You've learned this lesson. It's not saying that you're repeating a cycle because you haven't learned anything. It's saying that you're repeating a cycle because they want you to show you and have you learn how far you have came. But you're not seeing it as an opportunity to see it in that way, because you have this Nine of Swords, this anxiety, this fear that's keeping you from being able to see it like that. This is a new opportunity to play things in a different way, to see things in a different way. Not repeat the same thing, but change it. Change it. You have to do it through your mental space, okay? Interesting. Always. These are always so interesting. Okay, so let's see what, these are Halloween oracles. Let's see what overall message they have for you. And then we'll get some advice. What's the overall message here for pile 2, Spirit? You have 2 cards. I'm taking them both. You have the black cat again. Cats may be significant for you in some kind of way. I'm going to move this down now so I can fit these on the board. Well, of course, I'm going to put that over here. Fortune meets opportunity. And this is what's here. This knowledge that the cat's sitting on, and it's looking you. Look at it's looking right at you. It's going, use your intuition. You've spent all this time, you know, that the Queen of Pentacles has that cat that's down there, which I think originally was supposed to be like a lion or a panther, big panther or something like that. But instead she put the cat, 'cause she saw the cat at the time. So that's what she ended up drawing. Anyways, back to it. The Queen of Wands she goes off of her intuition. She uses her intuition to help her to pursue things and move in a more positive mindset moving forward. What feels good on your spirit. You know, if obviously this doesn't feel good, try to rethink about it, how you can look at this opportunity and get rid of this anxiety that you feel. Let's change it. Okay, so I get a redo. So let's do things a little bit differently here. But you have to have courage in that. You have to be able to acknowledge your weaknesses and your vulnerabilities and then take those on, knowing that you can handle them this time around differently. You know, this is a fortune meets opportunity. This is an opportunity to use what you've learned here moving forward. And then you have midnight, the most magical hour of all. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Look at those synchronicities, guys. Hidden talents is here as well. You could have a hidden talent, a night song. You could have many hidden talents, but you could have a hidden talent of being able to, for some of you, this is like connecting with past loved ones in some kind of way, or you may have past loved ones that are speaking to you through music. That is a cool message. But you may also have this talent of being able to pick up on past loved ones through music. How cool is that? Is that a thing? Like when you hear music and songs, it's like you can feel your past loved ones speaking to you through music. Like they use music to speak with you. And it could be spirit, but I'm specifically here, past loved one. Okay? Be looking for that. There's information that's there. They may be trying to kind of help you here. But look at these cards and the synchronicities. These are crazy. Look at her. You see the way she's holding her arm up? It's your right arm. Making the right decision. I think that you may feel this midnight energy like you're running out of time, or it's only a matter of time before you're kind of left out in the cold here. This is what you feel. You feel like this person, it's only a matter of time before they kind of leave you out in the cold. This midnight energy. It's like the Cinderella story, you know, after midnight, what happens? And she goes back to the way it was. She goes back to being left in the cold. This is what you're afraid of. You need to listen to your intuition here on that. Focus and look at this as an opportunity, because you could easily manifest that in if you're not careful. And the reason that you would do that is because if you're seriously sitting in this Nine of Bats. Now, I know that when you're trying to manifest something or you think about something, you're going to have some negativity that comes in. They're saying it's the way that you handle it, okay? It's the way that you handle it that's important. That's what you need to focus on. How you handle this being out in the cold. And if this person does leave you out in the cold in a matter of time, or when they see this opportunity to do so, making the right choice. Don't let that sit on you. Don't say to yourself, I didn't make the right choice in doing this. They're wanting you to see this as this opportunity. Okay? Opportunity to use your intuition here. And pick up on how you can process through this. You're already in the door, guys. You're already there. You can't go back now. That's definitely something that's here. It's already on the wheel, you know. The wheel in the world and justice is there. So the karma's already playing out. It's already happening. It needs to be unfolding here. There's something on the wheel that needs to happen. You may actually, they're wanting you to use this as something that can benefit you, and recognizing how it's benefited you in the past is how you can kind of change the idea of this. Can you tell me what's advice moving forward for pile 2? Advice moving forward for pile 2. Let's just take that one first. Stress. Yep. This came out in pile 1, kind of. This kind of energy as well. Of course, when we're talking about a mystery of something, of course, it's a mystery, so it's going to bring up kind of anxieties and stress, right? Okay, looky there. This is the Ace of Pentacles in this deck. And safe. It has to be safe for you to love. Yeah. This is that closed off energy that I was talking about. Look at there, you got crossroads. This is you making a decision. You have the key to your success here. You're the one that has the key, the opportunity to be able to play out things the way that you want here. You have to think about how you're thinking about this. Using this as an opportunity here is important. Using what you've learned as an opportunity here is important. If this situation here is causing you stress, especially if it has to do with unbalanced finances in some kind of way, that are hindering a romantic endeavor. So if you or this person are experiencing this in some kind of way, that could be causing more anxieties and stress for you. But you're sitting at a crossroads of making some sort of decision. I need to make a decision of what to do. But for most of you, I feel like you're already in that door. You know, the opportunity's already there. So now you have to use it to your benefit. You know, the safe energy here, it has to be safe for you to love. I am feeling a very closed off energy here. And I think kind of what they're saying here is that that closed off energy is there because of this Nine of Swords, because of this stress. You know what, look at this as in you know what's best for you, or you know when you can be vulnerable a little bit more and more, and trust that inner knowing and that instinct. I feel like I can open myself up a little bit, or I feel like I'm not ready for this. You know, whatever that looks like. And then go forward with that. Be strong in you knowing yourself here, is what they're saying. Be really strong in knowing yourself. And not completely closing yourself off versus being able to feel like you know yourself enough that you can guide yourself through something is the difference that's taking place here for me. Let's get some of these. Look at that. I accidentally pulled up strength. That's cool. That's cool. That's this energy here again. You're strong enough for this. Don't let it kind of overshadow the opportunity, okay? Tell me moving forward here at Boss. Passions. Don't be afraid to follow what makes your heart happy. Moving forward with advice here. Strength. They want you to really understand that don't you dare, pile 2, don't you dare put yourself into an energy to where you feel like you've made some kind of horrible mistake and you start to kind of be hard on yourself in some kind of way. That's what they're saying. Don't you dare do that to yourself. You can persevere through this. That's what you went through everything for. You see clearly, moving forward, how to kind of take control and handle this. Don't get in your own head about it. Tell me more. Yeah, this came out in pile 1 too. Have fun and express yourself in new ways. Step into more of a playful kind of energy here. See this Wheel of Fortune, they're saying that this is something for you to experience at this moment in time. We're kind of offering you this experience here. So while it's here, enjoy it. Have fun and express yourself in new ways. While it's here, feel comfortable with it. They want you to get the experience, the ultimate experience from this, and not hold yourself back. And I don't know what the reasoning is behind that, guys, other than the fact that there's something that you can gain from this experience. Tell me about safety. Past life connection. That came out in pile 1 too. And these do feel similar, by the way. So if you felt drawn to pile 1, maybe that's why. Yeah, it has to be safe for you to love. So if this is someone here of your past and you're reliving this cycle here, kind of like pile 1, someone with a heavy influence from your past, you have to feel safe in order to kind of open yourself up or be vulnerable here. But you're never going to kind of be in that energy and make the best of that opportunity if you're worried about heartbreak and you're worried about making the wrong decision and how that's going to come around on you. Pay attention. Look for the signs from the divine. Acknowledge the red flags. And you have the strength and the ability to do this now. You can do this. If this is what you want. And some of you may end this. Some of you may be like, I can't, and it's going to be, I feel like, a little different for everybody because you're all in different experiencing different things. But this safe here is, if you don't feel like you can be vulnerable with someone, you may end up kind of getting out of this, moving away from this because you don't feel like it's gotten off to the best start here, or there's not like a solid foundation here for you. But know yourself here and pay attention. Pay attention. You'll see the red flags. You already have that clue on your intuition. They're just wanting you to follow your own intuition, follow that guidance moving forward. Okay, so let's get some, I guess let's get a postcard from Spirit and some initials. Tell me a postcard from Spirit, please, moving forward for pile 2. I'm going to take this one, Celebrate Life. I feel like that's significant here. Oh, yes, it sure is. Dear you, uncertainty is the new normal of the whole world. Things are changing at a rapid pace, and the old ways that we once trusted are no longer reliable. But leaving the familiar behind can be a good thing. When you are pushed to step into the unknown, you are pulled forward into discovering new possibilities that have been hidden in plain sight. Check in with your higher self. Your soul knows more than your small self. Have faith in the support of the higher power and the infinite potential that your life. Right now, the advice we have for you is this: try something new, do something different. You won't know how it feels, what it looks like, or what the outcome will be if you don't take that first step into the beauty of the unknown and experience the unfamiliarity. You'll be so glad that you did, because the treasure will appear. We're so proud of you for being brave. You are loved and so supported. So there you go. And they had to put that in there. I thought that was funny. We're so proud of you for being brave because of all the strength energy that we kept seeing. That was pretty cool. Okay. Okay, so we have love, joy, and freedom. Yeah, in order to experience this opportunity here to the fullest, they're wanting you to enjoy it, you know, and enjoy it while it's here. Connection. Yeah, absolutely. Enjoy the connection. Release the guilt that you feel. The past is gone. Yeah. And I am that. Yes, you are. And mirror reflection. This person could be someone that mirrors something back to you. Could be learning something different this time around with this person. And I think they're also reflecting your growth. This is someone that's going to show you how you, especially if it's someone from the past, releasing guilt from how the past went, or what happened here, or even towards this other person, and kind of knowing that that energy's gone. And you are strong here. I am that. Yes, you are. You are strong here. You have the courage to face this mirror reflection, you know, in this other person. It's almost like when you go through a healing and you experience all these things, and then you're faced with that right in the mirror. You know, you're faced with that dead on. You can do this, pile 2. You can face this if this is what you want. If you're already involved in this, then yeah, I mean, they're saying you have strength there. You can do this. There is no mystery here, you know. You're just not acknowledging your courage, your strength, your power that you have here. You're not acknowledging that. PF, power and force, victory here, V, and unity with you. And R, reunion. This could be a reunion. How funny. Okay. We also have 1, which is, oddly enough, you have number 18 here, which is the moon, which is the energy you need to stay away from. That fear. 1 is the new beginning. 8 is making progress. Okay, moving forward. In order to make progress moving forward, you have to get away from that moon. This is the overall message, I'm telling you, by 1. It's so similar. So we have LOT, a lot. There may be a lot of things to kind of work through here. We have T, or it may just feel like a lot. L, I, and M or W. Okay. Not really seeing a whole lot here, to be honest with you. How strange. I really don't see hardly anything. 3 T's here. That's kind of different. If we had an E, I could spell all kinds of stuff. There is nothing here. I could spell power. I could spell time. I could spell pit. You may feel like you're falling into the pit. Yeah. Like a trap. But you need to stay out of that. Imagining that, okay? Okay, guys, I'm gonna leave you here. I'm gonna hold this up so y'all can see them. And hope you enjoyed this reading. Hope this resonates for you. I definitely hope it helps you moving forward. So I hope I solved this mystery here for you. Y'all let me know in the comments if you like this reading. And please. Yeah, that's all I have. I'm still looking at these. So I'm still trying to find words here for you. From. Figure out when you do feel certain things, figure out where that's coming from. Is that coming from a fearful place, or is that coming from a knowing place, an inner intuition place? Always kind of go back to, okay, I'm feeling this way. Is that a fear though? Am I scared of something? And then go off of that, okay? To figure that out, if that's your intuition or not. I think somebody needed to hear that. Okay, I'm not gonna leave you here now. Thanks for being here, guys. Thanks for your love and your support and your kindness always, and I hope to see you guys soon. Hey, pile 3. So if you chose the 2 dogs here that are laughing together, there's heavy like a friendship kind of energy that keeps coming through these readings in a way. But dogs are loyal to their pack, to their family, to each other, to someone that they care about. You know, that's the way that I see that. I'm trying to figure out what's above this other one's head. There's 3 little lines. It looks like a stitch. Oh, it's a halo. An innocence here. Communication. Someone could be closed off when it comes to communication. And this could be a soulmate or someone that you feel loyal to in some sort of way. Okay. Okay, so before we get tarot, I'm going to pull just a few oracles to see what the mystery is here. And I didn't even go into what y'all chose. Just went right into the sticker, didn't I? So this is the Hocus Pocus Tarot. And these here are new, and I'm excited about them. They're called the Deep, Dark, and Dangerous Oracles. Each one is something that's deep, something that's dark, or something that's dangerous. So let's see what comes out for you as far as this mystery here. This mystery that you're wanting to know. This mystery here. What is it? What is it? Solventary. The 26. Dark. Interesting. So, the Morrigan. Number 26. This is a dark energy. With the sword here. It's like a sword of truth. Wanting to understand something that maybe you don't see the other part of. See the other version, someone else's side, feeling protected in that. Wanting to kind of have this understanding so that you feel peace. What's the truth behind that? Wanting to have balance and peace. Tell me more. Let's all three. We all got two here. Loneliness, the number 27. So 26 to 27 there is another dark energy. And then you have deep here with fear in number 12. There is a fear behind this. There's a fear behind this understanding, this truth, this other perspective of a situation that you're not looking at or you don't want to look at. You feel like it's too scary. To kind of, there's boundary here. To put yourself into the situation may be too dangerous for you as far as your mental aspect of things go. The way something has come together, or you may get kind of feeling lonely in a situation, or you may wonder if someone was feeling lonely in a situation, and that's how things kind of progressed. But that's a fear for you. Seeing someone else's perspective for you for some reason is fearful, because I think that it may involve some sort of guilt that's kind of behind that fear and how that will play out emotionally for you. You may feel there's this isolation or loneliness that's here. That could be the other person's perspective, though. You have 222 here as well. You're at the right place and at the right time. You need to trust in what it is that you want moving forward. There's an energy of push through this. Pushing yourself through this fear of a different perspective. This is someone here that's placed, I feel like, some sort of judgment or truth on a situation. And now that you've kind of contemplated this further, now you're afraid of there being a different point of view or perspective, or maybe you've gotten that wrong. That's the mystery that plays into this. What if it's not what I thought it was? That fear of seeing a different perspective of something is what you're afraid of. And there's an energy that it's wanting you to kind of push through this obstacle of what you're holding on to here, of this mystery of not having that sort of truth completely. This could be someone that's behind your back even. This could be two people that are behind your back, something happening behind your back. And turning a blind eye to that in some kind of way. That truth. But what if you don't have the right perspective of that? Interesting. Okay, so let's see. There's something here that you're focused on, this unknown energy, not fully seeing something. Feeling innocent or something happening behind your back is such a heavy energy I'm feeling here, guys. You have this person that's walking up behind them. You have this person that's standing behind her, and she's got her face behind the sword. It's like you feel innocent to a situation that you feel like may have been going on behind you, and wanting to know the mystery behind that, how that played out. This is like a third-party situation here, guys, and you want to understand like what happened, what was going on with them too. You know, that kind of thing is what I'm feeling here. I knew this was going to come out as far as the mystery goes. Of course, this is something that if you didn't get that solid truth, what you wanted to know. But behind that, a lot of it goes into the loyalty that's here. You know, were they loyal to you in some kind of way? Or the fear is how big it got. But the fear behind this has to do with this. This is like hermit energy right here. Wanting to know this truth to heal is here. But being afraid of what if it's not? What if it's not true in the way that you imagine it is also here. So let's see what Tarot says. All three. What do they need to know about this mystery? All three. What do they want to know? I need to know. We have the Hierophant and the Knight of Wands in reverse. And the Hierophant here. Aquarius and Libra energy. Aries and Libra energy. When I say Aquarius. Aquarius energy. Letting your mind kind of get the best of you in this situation of not knowing how to kind of move forward here with the lesson or the truth or what was taught here, what was learned. This is commitment though. So I think that you're wondering what if maybe somebody was committed to you or not in a situation. Oh, that flipped right over. So all these swords here. No, that's the King of Swords. It is Aquarius energy. I don't know why I did that. That's so weird. If I saw it well, maybe the King of Wands. I'm gonna have to stop and look that up because I don't remember. We also have the Ace of Cups that's here in reverse. And what is this one? This is the Four of Wands. Or Four of Swords, not Wands. The Ace of Cups. The Page of Wands. This energy is funny for me. Okay, so I'm sorry. I had to think about these for a second of what these were. It's been a while since I've used them. So let's see here. There's a lot of air energy, and this potion is cups being in reverse. You're wanting to know the truth, and you feel like you can't rest without it. If someone was, I feel like, devoted to you or committed to you in some kind of way. There's the eyeball. Look at that. You're covering up the eye there, and there's the eye and the vow. This is what your ultimate understanding of things is here. You're wanting to really know for sure and understand if this person cared about you or if this person loved you or not. And this could be with someone else though. If they love someone else here or not, which it's in reverse, so that would be no. But let's keep going here, because I'm reading it in different ways now, and I haven't even got clarifiers out yet. Why is the King of Wands, I said it again. Why is the King of Lightning here, the King of Swords in reverse? Because you don't have that truth. You don't know if you can trust the situation. Why is the King of Swords here in reverse? Wow. You have the Ten of Swords. So this is the ending, the betrayal. You want to know the truth about a betrayal. I mean, it's very clear here how things ended. Why is the Hierophant here? More swords. The Three of Swords. Look at that, the book's being opened. It's almost like you want to know how this kind of played out. The Three of Lightning, the Three of Swords it's the Three of Swords. It's pain. I sure hope I'm reading these right. Let's see about the Page of Page of Swords. I'm gonna have to get the book out now. I'm questioning it. Well, there's the Knight of Pentacles. You may feel like you have some kind of information here that's been given to you. Or maybe that this was just a slow process, by the way. The communication of something. Keep giving on to me, Spirit. Why is the Ace of Cups here in the reverse? It's the Eight of Cups in reverse. You may be trying to figure out why you went back to a situation, or, I mean, this is about going back to a situation. What a strange thing. Because it's like, yeah, that's what I thought. You have the Ten of Pentacles that's here, so two tens. There's a closing and a new beginning. Reasoning behind that, why that took place. Trying to figure out if you should go back to a situation is here as well. You also have the Two of Candles, this is you trying to figure out which direction to move in. And there's this truth here, there's the eyeball, but there's a different perspective that also goes into that. Trying to figure out, can I trust the situation or not? Was there some sort of betrayal here? I need to understand what happened here. Was this person loyal to me? This could have involved marriage, because you have the Ten of Pentacles and the Hierophant that's here, which is the Ten of Pentacles is the family, or like the marriage, having everything. You know, that Ten of Pentacles, you're together, you have everything that you need, all that's there. How long was this going on is a question that's here. Let's get some more about that. I want to get some more about it. What's the in the Fool in reverse, with the Three of Cups in reverse, and the King of Cups in reverse, and the Knight of Wands. You want to know how long something was going on, or if it was going on, or if you're right about that, or how things are moving forward with that person. What's going on with them? All this stuff is coming out. So let's find out about the Ten of... Let's answer these questions that you have, basically, okay? This is going to be a sensitive reading, guys. Sensitive topic. We're talking about third-party situation. If this is not your reading, this is not you. This is someone that you feel like you're not sure if they were loyal to you or not, and this is a mystery that you're wanting to solve, obviously. So it's sensitive. Be aware of that. These are the questions that you have at hand. You're looking at future energies. You're looking at making plans in the future. I think there's a part of you that wonders if this is someone that you can go back to, or if they are doing something else or with someone else in the background, and it could have been the same person that you're thinking about. But you're also wondering in order for you to be able to move on and process things, you want to know the truth of what really went on here. And what happened? What happened? What happened? It just keeps going on in my head. What happened? What happened? So, how long was that? Was there love there or here? The truth of things, if what you've heard here is if this communication was, is this something that you want to know? You know, that energy's here as well, which I'm struggling with, guys. I don't know if you can tell here. I'm struggling with it because I don't think that you know if you want to know. But I'm going to keep going here. The Hierophant with the Three of Swords. I mean, this was a lesson you feel like that was extremely painful. I think that you kind of feel like maybe this is a lesson that came back around on you in some kind of way. So maybe you participated in a third-party situation in the past in some way, shape, or form, and now it's playing back out on you, or if that was just part of this person's and a lesson that you didn't see. But you definitely are sitting in a place where you don't have the truth here of the ending of betrayal. So tell me about this. 10 of Swords, please. Take a deep breath. The Queen of Pumpkins. So there's your counterpart, the Queen of Pumpkins. And she's upright. So far, so good. The Queen of Pumpkins is someone that's committed to a situation. She's someone that is stable, you know, that is honest. She's that wife energy, that Queen of Pentacles. She's Queen of the Pentacles. So tell me about the Three of Swords that's here. Oh, the Queen of Candles in reverse. The Queen of Wands in reverse. This is someone that's insecure. I mean, someone that's... They can be kind of selfish, you know, but they can be insecure. This is someone that may have felt insecure when it comes to... This could have been someone from your past, though. Not recognizing how someone was selfish in the past could have been a part of this lesson that you feel like you think you're experiencing now. The book that's been open to that is heartbreaking. But this Queen of Wands in reverse, and this is the same person that's here, you see? So you could have... It's not the same person in the movie, though, but it looks the same, doesn't it? This is like the older version of that. You could have experienced something like this in the past, and here you are repeating the cycle again. Why does this always happen to me? This kind of energy that's here, that's that fear that you're not seeing things. You don't see things. But outside of that, as far as the situation, the mystery of what's happening here, I mean, this is someone that is loyal here. This is a grounded energy. This Queen of Wands in reverse is someone that could have felt insecure in a situation, or jealousy could be involved here in some way that caused pain and a lesson for this person. Maybe this person was reliving their own lesson when it comes to jealousy or pain, how those two are associated with one another. Okay, strange thing to say, but let's just keep going. That'll fit for your story if it's yours. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? That is the Eight of Wands. How did this thing progress? Slow and steady, like it's something that slowly transpired. So it's like a web that was slowly being built with communication here. It's, you know, the Eight of Wands is a fast-moving energy, but you have that Knight of Pentacles underneath that. This could have been something that happened quick. Like this happened abruptly and fast. And you may have felt like someone got away with something here. Because this, in the movie, them two, you know, in that particular part, they get away with his bike. In the Knight of Pentacles, he's, you know, slow moving, and that's how it happens. Yeah. He's not quick enough to pick up on something, and that's maybe the way that you felt. I think this is part of what you're afraid of, though. Tell me about the 8 of... Wanting to know how this progressed is heavy here, by the way. Why is the 8 of Cups in reverse? Wow, look at that. Another 8. The 8 of Pumpkins in reverse. Okay, there's a side message here, guys. And now, take a deep breath. I'm going to take one with you. This other person felt as if the love itself or the relationship itself wasn't something that was moving, progressing. There's an idea here that healing wasn't taking place. So if you're talking about why this person has left you in some sort of way, there's an idea here that there wasn't progress when it comes to healing in this situation, in this relationship. That didn't take place. Maybe you weren't seeing this other person's perspective like you think you already intuitively are kind of picking up on. You're trying to see it as in, you know, the 8s are in reverse, so they're stopped, they're halted here. The one that is upright is underneath this, has this Knight of Pentacles under it, which could be this other person kind of moving in on the situation methodically, which is a word I just keep using in my readings lately for some reason. I don't know why. But when it comes to communication, I got that too up here with your sticker and how he has that blue scarf around his neck. This Page of Wands, it started with kind of communication and progressed through that. I don't see anything else here, guys, if you're wondering. I don't see any, I mean, the 8 of Wands is here, but it has the Knight of Pentacles under that. I mean, that's a slow, super slow moving energy. Something that started slowly but moved quickly when it comes to communication or an incident that took place. With that being the Page of Wands. A messenger, somebody comes in with a message and then it goes abruptly, you know, in that kind of energy that's there. Tell me about this 10 of Pentacles here. Actually, yes, tell me about the 10 of Pentacles. That's what I want to know. What's the 10 of Pentacles here? This is a time thing. The 2 of Pumpkins. The 2 of Pentacles. There was a balance that was here. Juggling things that was here. And this being this 4 of Swords here. Kind of someone was juggling their time in some kind of way. The time is a big thing that comes into this as well. So this person may have been in a situation to where they were starting to spend more time because of isolation that's here. So during a time of isolation, they were starting to spend more time with someone else or balancing out the time or the amount of energy or whatever that is with someone else. Guys, I'm not seeing like any like physical things that are here the way that you feel like. There's no cups that are here. Cups are emotions and all that. And that's none of that's here. What's here is communication, thoughts, time, and pentacles, which could be like anything grounded, money, gift, something like that. But I don't see any cups besides the Ace of Cups, but it's in reverse. And the Queen of Pentacles is upright. Tell me more about the Queen of Pentacles here. Give them to me. Okay, well, give it to me. The Two of Cups in reverse. What else? The King of Wands in reverse. There's the King of Wands. And transformation. This is Death and Tarot in reverse. The Truth. There was a distrust that went into this partnership, okay? And the truth is here, the thing that ended here with this other person. First off, you weren't seeing eye to eye here. And that's very obvious with the eyeballs being in two different places. There's distrust and a disconnect in the partnership itself. And this King of Wands in reverse is somebody that can be very, there's a change that took place here. Look at this. There's a change that took place here with this person. The King of Wands, and there's that Aries energy I was looking for. When they're upright, it's funny, it's what I thought I saw here, and here it is. When he's upright, he can be very passionate and very open and positive, and you know, all that kind of energy's there. He can be extremely charming, by the way. When he's in reverse, he can be not so great. He can be kind of selfish. He can be a little arrogant, not kind of seeing things. It's just kind of like a bull in a china shop kind of energy, you know? And you have this transformation that's here, which is Death in reverse. And this is something that's repeating over and over, but never really either closes or starts something fresh. You know, this is a cycle that keeps repeating. And it caused this here, this Two of Cups in reverse, which is disconnect. This person here, this Queen of Pentacles, felt disconnected here. There's a disconnect that's here. A distance that's going into this transformation over someone that's not changing something, not changing this energy of the King of Wands. So I may be reading your energy, and this is this other person for you guys. So take it how it resonates. It could be either or, okay? I'm just picking up on these two energies here. This person here feeling as if they feel completely disconnected from someone that keeps repeating the same cycle, and that doesn't kind of change. So that what happens is the ending that takes place here. That's the truth of this ending, okay? And then you get to here. I want to get one more for this as well. The Queen of Wands in reverse. Now the King and Queen of Wands is both in reverse, so there's a lack of inspiration, there's a lack of passion or desire that's here. Why is the Queen of Pentacles, or I'm sorry, Queen of Wands in reverse? Why is the Queen of Wands in reverse? Yeah, Ace of Wands in reverse. There's a lack of passion that kind of is ignited here because, no, Ace of Wands, not Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, I'm so sorry. Ace of Swords energy. Now you have the Seven of Pentacles, what was being invested into this. This Ace of Swords in reverse, so that truth sword that you're looking for is right here in reverse. This is someone that doesn't have a clear idea about a situation, things. Communication isn't going well. Communication doesn't start good. There could be some ideas, false ideas that come into play, and you have jealousy underneath that with the Three of Swords, which could represent that third party. So this jealousy that plays into this whole idea around not being clear, not seeing the situation clearly, is part of the lesson that's being learned here. And how that has kind of affected this situation that's the overall lesson here, guys. But wow. This here, it's like he's looking, he's pointing to the back of his head like, look at this truth, you know, wanting to understand this. You may have had already this kind of idea of the situation and how this is, and you're having a hard time kind of moving forward from that because you feel like you need all the facts or information in some kind of way. Then we have all this stuff going on over here. I know that I'm doing this reading a lot slower, but it's because I want to get it correct because this is a sensitive topic. So I'm being kind of clear about what it is that I exactly say in this, okay? And we'll get to the bottom line. But I feel like there's a lack of clarity and a lack of love that's here. This person may have felt like maybe you didn't have or didn't want to see their perspective of things because she's reaching for that eyeball and you're missing it here. And things were getting old. Here you have the spider web that's on the shelf. Like this was getting old. You could have been married to this. This could be an ex here. You have the ring that she's wearing, and I noticed the rings here, but I didn't see how they were important at the time. I should have said them anyways. You also have ring. She's wearing ring here. Not seeing someone else's perspective and it being placed on a shelf. Their perspective, they feel, was placed on a shelf in this situation here. And then that's how this progressive energy kind of came to a halt. Not wanting to work on this. Not wanting to heal. This is someone that didn't feel validated in a situation. This is someone that didn't feel like their perspective of something was valued in some sort of way. And they felt like this other person here, which could be you, it could be this other person, was clinging on to an old repetitive energy, and it was something that was decaying over time, you know. There is no rebirth there. There's no changes that are taking place that should take place. And it may be from both ends, both energies, right? There's something that just, it wasn't changing. The situation wasn't changing. It wasn't getting any better. It wasn't progressing forward. And then you have this Four of Swords here that's saying, okay, the Four of Swords is here, so let's sit, think about this. There's a kind of a little bit of a energy of wanting to find balance. This person wanted to find balance in what they had or what they have, but juggling these different kind of ideas about that and how to progress and move forward. And I think that they did. I mean, I think that they made plans. Yeah, this is someone that's feeling inspired here to kind of get out of something. And they do that. You have the Knight of Cups here and the Seven of Pentacles on top of that. With the Magician in reverse, which can be a malevolent, and the Seven of Potions. Someone that's overwhelmed by what choice to make. There's a romantic offer that's there, but there's 3 hands involved. Things not working out exactly the way you wanted them to, and having choices now, not feeling like you have control in a situation. And because of that, not feeling like you have control in a situation, it caused a lot of buildup that pushed you in a direction to where you wanted to take excessive control. And in turn of wanting to take excessive control or overusing your power in some way, it's kind of pushed someone else out because they didn't feel the Ace of Cups or the understanding of that. I want to get one more for that, and then we're going to move forward, okay? Ace of Cups in reverse. The 5 of Potions in reverse. This is regret. This is remorsefulness. This is things not being what they wanted, what they expected. Things not turning out the way that they wanted them to turn out, you know? This is the Six of Swords here in reverse. You could be contemplating moving back towards this person because there's regrets here. There's a lack of progress here, guys, overall. I mean, that's just it. There's a lack of communication and progress and changes that should have been taking place, healing that should have been taking place, that wasn't moving forward, wasn't progressing. That's what happened in this situation. And it had to balance itself out in some kind of way. The energy had to go somewhere, or something had to kind of come to a head. But moving forward, for you, moving forward, it's like, I mean, for both of you in a way. This person maybe has kind of moved forward. And that's something that you're wanting to kind of know. Let's ask real quick. Has this other person moved on? Has this other person moved forward? Has this other person moved forward for call 3? Then move forward. I mean, this is the 4 of Cups. This is someone that has not moved forward. This is someone that has still sitting or thinking about what happened or what it was, or this is someone that is passing up opportunities, okay? They're still trying to kind of heal or figure out how things unfolded, and they're passing up opportunities as they go. Yeah, 3, they just wanted to remind me of this. I see it, thanks. The 3 of Pentacles in reverse, that's someone that's not committing to anything else, not working with other people, not wanting to. What about, well, let's just get some advice moving forward. How about that? I landed on the Emperor in reverse. So again, of energy of you feeling like you had no control. The World in reverse is here, which is there being no closure, you know, feeling like you don't have what you need in order to be able to be successful or move forward. So let's get some, I want to get a Halloween oracle for overall energy. And then we'll get some advice. I hope all this made sense. This seems complicated. Okay. We have Mummy and Change. This was very significant in this reading and what has transpired here. This is the overall energy that they want you to see and understand. That there was no change that was here. This wasn't, I want to say this wasn't preserved in the right way. You know, like a mummy, like you preserve a mummy. There's change that could happen as well, but there wasn't a change that happened here. This is what you want to know. This is the mystery behind it, is the mummy energy. Something died or something dissolved slowly because there was no change that took place here. That's the ultimate like ending of that, right? So let's see what the eyes in, what the future of this is. Very curious. We have ex-partner here, guys. Told you. there they are. Okay, so tell me energy moving forward with this. Oh my gosh, okay. Sexual union, so a physical, passionate connection with someone. So, but it did come out in reverse. Strange. Tell me more. Oh my gosh, okay. They're like literally throwing themselves out of the deck. We have confusion, being confused about that, and commitments here. Yeah. Being confused about a sexual union and commitment is this energy that I'm feeling overall in this spread anyways. Because I feel like that you feel like there was a passionate connection that went on, possibly behind closed doors, behind your back, something that you're just unaware of. And you could have gotten kind of back into a situation here and wondering about that. And you're confused about that, and you're wanting to know if this person was committed to you or not. All that energy's here. For some of you, this is something that's coming back around, and you're trying to figure out if you want that or not, if that door's closed or not, if that union is still open. Being confused about if that person was committed to you or not is why you want to know this, so that you know what plans to make moving forward. The bottom of the deck says family, so this could definitely be a marriage. You could have a family here with this person, and key is under that, and there's that ex-partner again. And deception right under that. I mean, you're wanting to know if this person was deceptive towards you in some sort of way, so that you can understand what the success is when it comes to healing this situation and coming back in. That's the mystery you want. Okay, so let's get some of these, and we'll get a postcard from Spirit and close. Advice. You definitely need some advice. Advice here, please. Advice for pile 3 moving forward. Patience and the Lovers in reverse again, though. I mean, I think this is a choice that's coming in, okay? You're trying to manifest maybe this person back around. If you have patience, okay, hold on. For some of you are leaving this in the past, and you could have an opportunity to have a new connection here, to have a union here with someone, a strong connection here, whatever it is that you want to manifest, okay, that you're thinking about, what you deserve, what you want, what you need, and leaving this other person in the past alone, but just needing that healing energy, that hermit, that truth, so that you can kind of work through this and not carry this with you in the future. So this confusion that's here, tell me about that. Confusion. Pay attention. So knowing that you can pay attention to the red flags at this point. So if this starts to come into play again in a relationship, and you can acknowledge it and see it and say, no, I'm not going to be a part of that. I see a huge red flag here, right? And being confused possibly about how you saw signs in the past, or maybe reading into those too much and it leaving you uncertain but confused and wanting clarity in that. Tell me about the ring card, please. Yeah. Feed out what no longer serves you. Reevaluate the situation. This is what you're in the process of, okay? Feed out what no longer serves you. Is this something that I can go back and commit to or not? For some of you, this is just something that you need to kind of heal past and forgive or forget and move forward. And you could have family with this person. That could be why. In order to have success here, it's something that you need to kind of heal past so that you can move forward and be successful when it comes to family, being able to, you know, co-parent, if that's what this is, moving forward. Anything else that you want to tell me here about family? Anything else? Yep. New opportunity. There you go. Be open to change is at the bottom of the deck. Be receptive to new experiences, and change leads to growth. Whether this person I don't think they are committed to anyone, but they could have. Let me just see. Does this person have anyone else in their life? The Magician in reverse. That's a no. I mean, I don't feel like they do. The Tower in reverse. Listen to the card of change. Yeah, be open to change here, of how things can kind of play out or come back together is what they're saying. Use this as an opportunity. This come out in all the readings here, opportunities. Use this as an opportunity to experience something new. You know, this is also if you're leaving this in the past and you're open to changing the way that you connect with others, the way that you want a relationship, what you see in a relationship. There's heavy significance of change here, things changing, okay? So whether that's having an opportunity with this person again, or just having an opportunity to kind of heal things, straighten things out, feed out what no longer serves you about the situation so that you can move forward and have something new for yourself, right? That energy is there as well. You know, I don't feel, if this was a partnership and you were in there and this person feels like you just never did change or things never did change and that's why they got out of it, then the opportunity for that for you is here, and that could be playing out with this or playing out with someone new. And I think that's going to be different for everybody. But I don't feel like this person necessarily has everything that you need right now in order to expand. With the Magician being in reverse. I don't think this person can give you everything that you're looking for right now. You may need to kind of trust yourself moving forward up until now. Yeah, that's what the problem is. I think that you've trusted yourself and your instincts up until this point, and then now you're second guessing everything. But the past is the past, right? We have overwhelming here. The confusion is overwhelming. Be with nature. They're wanting you to reconnect, ground yourself here. And completion. Yeah, this completion of how things ended, ground that, okay? That confusion, the overwhelming feeling, and how you've trusted yourself up until this point. This is like a lesson that you're kind of just experiencing, that you're learning. It's just a lesson that you're learning. And just change it when you move forward, when you have new opportunities for things. Change the way you're seeing those things. And you're going to have to learn to trust yourself again. We have VR. VR may be significant. We have F, M, or W, Z, I, A, triple A, if you need help. We have L, N, hearts, N, and O. I don't really see a whole lot here. I mean, I haven't been seeing a whole lot in the bowl. If we had a Y, I think we could spell family. I see now. Being in the here and now. Okay, I'm going to hold these up so y'all can see them. I'm going to leave you guys here. So, hope you enjoyed this reading. This is a long one. This is a good Halloween reading anyway. So, hope this solved the mystery, at least gave you some sort of insights or clarity when it comes to the situation moving forward. Good luck to you guys. I do feel like you have new energies coming in. There's new opportunities here for you, depending on how you want to handle the situation and what you want. So, I'm going to leave you here. Hope you enjoyed this reading. Hope this resonates for you guys. Hope it makes sense for you guys moving forward. Thanks for being here. Thanks for your love and your support and all your kindness. And I hope to see you guys soon. Thanks.